how it started. Opposite. How it all started. It's hard to pinpoint like one moment, but I'd say the first time that me and Geneviève talked about a possibility of a shop was during a weekend where we had a sort of sewing retreat at her father's cabin, and we were just a couple friends gathered to sew our hearts out for a whole weekend, and obviously chit-chatting away, it's like it was brought on the subject of, maybe that would be cool having a shop, and what would that shop be like. And obviously everybody was pitching in and sort of dreaming away of the perfect space, the perfect products, everything. Like,
it happened a couple of years ago. We did a sewing retreat at my father's cabin. So it was just a girls' weekend, sewing and talking and everything. And Paul just mentioned that she had this dream of one day maybe having a shop. And like I just took the bait of, oh yeah, let's talk about that. Let's unpack this idea. I want to know more. And then so we just talked away like we do, just dreaming of an impossible shop. Just every crazy idea was on the table. And then the weekend ended and we just went our ways, and kept with us this little seed of idea that made us dream, but didn't really talk about it again.
Fast forward, the pandemic happens. Obviously, everybody's life is impacted by it, and a lot of things change, and I think we sort of had more time to reflect on what we really want and how we really want to spend our time in our jobs and in our lives, and how to invest our time. And the idea of the shop sort of crept back. I did not remember that, but I think I called Geneviève.
I received a phone call from Paul saying, that idea we had about the shop, can we talk about it more officially? Could we put something down on paper? Even if it's not now, I know you're with your son and everything, and he's a baby, and it doesn't have to be now, maybe in a couple of years, but maybe we could talk about what it would look like, what it would be, etc. So we committed to have a few official meetings for the shop, and that is how it started. We one autumn day, this autumn, I think it was end of September, we met on Paul's balcony. It was a beautiful autumn day, and just we brainstormed, we talked about everything, and it kind of all clicked. Like, we realized we had one mutual vision for a shop that would be aligned with our values, that would be something we thought added to the community.
So we have this first meeting, and it's really easy. Like, all our ideas just click, and we realize we really want the same things, and it's not going to be hard to align our visions and make this more concrete. So
yeah, it became much more of a real thing that we were doing, and honestly, we were so excited that we almost published something on Instagram that day, like an empty shell, something that wasn't anything. That we were just so excited, and then we said, okay, let's stop. We need a couple months to cook this cake.
It really became quickly something serious that we really wanted to happen right now, and obviously with the situation, it could only happen online, but it drove us to making it happen already, because it was possible to just do it online right now. So we got working, we worked really hard. It went by fast, but also it was hard to keep it sort of secret for so long. It's been a real pleasure to work on this project.
Rive is launched exclusively online, of course, because of the pandemic going on. And we made everything so it feels as close as possible to us. Like, it feels like you're taking a coffee with us and learning how to sew. It feels like a lengthy podcast.
We really hope that you feel at home with our workshops, our community that we want to build, and eventually some meetups, some real person-to-person opportunities, obviously when it's possible again, safely.
In the future, we would like to do all of these for realsies, like in person. So this is something that is coming with the end of this pandemic. Hopefully we're almost there. And we also have a lot of other projects in the works right now, so that are coming to Rive eventually. We have a really strong vision for the future of this business, from what we want, from what we will hear from you guys, from what we want to share with the community, everything. So it is in the works. Just watch the space, it is coming. And thank you for being there for the start of this wonderful adventure.